Hello, welcome to Quackalope. Thank you for being here. Today we're bringing you a gameplay of Rivet Wars Reloaded from Steamforged Games. This is a re-implementation of a fairly popular classic game that is now available over on Kickstarter. Yeah. We're already a few days into the campaign, and I don't need to tell you this, they already know. They're doing shockingly well. So this is just an opportunity for us to sit down, play the game, show the audience, see if it's something you'd like to pick up. They're doing a lot of things to make it a little bit more streamlined, to create more custom scenarios.
They added a new faction. Did you see that?
A ton of brand new little mechs and creatures that kind of pop out into this little skirmish game. I've been having fun playing this one, and so I'm excited to bring a little bit of content to you, the audience.
Having fun despite the fact that you have never won.
I got decimated by Shira just moments ago.
For those looking at the top camera,
I did beat the publisher, for the record.
Did you?
I did beat the publisher. There's no proof, but I did.
I was just going to explain that we're playing a little bit sideways because usually you face each other, two players, head on, but the top cam is a little bit sideways for y'all.
Yeah, and this is a short campaign.
Yeah.
So actually, you should follow the link down below to go check out all the details. I think they have like 7, maybe 6 days left. It was only a 9-day long campaign. Ooh. They were like, listen, we're doing this no matter what you say. Hit the red button, then go.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all they were doing. You want to go over how we actually approach this game, how we actually play it?
So this is a skirmish game where there are two main ways that you can actually win. You can get these victory points and be the first person up to 10, or you can accomplish 3 out of the 5 missions, and they become unlocked as you go through a sequelae of rounds. You are going to be deploying your different units in your deployment zone, then you're going to be taking a combat action and fighting your opponent, any units that they have on the board, and then you're going to be moving and reorganizing your troops for the next battle round.
Yeah, this is a quick playing game with a lot of different scenarios. The core functionality, or the core thing that's worth paying attention to here, is how you actually go about building and establishing your squad, because every single unit here not only has custom abilities, things like better targeting advantage against other types of units. You have cavalry that, of course, can sprint across the battlefield and attack people right adjacent to them. You have snipers and machine guns and turrets and all the stuff you'd find on a battlefield in an adorable little art style. But then on top of that, we have things like mechs that can actually pop into our units, giving super special, powerful abilities, like a captain leading the charge or a extra set of guns that can fire off their own round of, let's say, critical dealing damage. Like you said, 2 objectives to win. You have the stars, the objectives here in the center, or you have our missions that you can accomplish. In the original Rivet Wars, these missions were hidden things. They were things that you could score points by accomplishing them throughout the course of play. Here, they're public, and they're actually ways that are competitively worth paying attention to, because if you find that you're losing the battle on the ground, it doesn't mean you have to lose the war, which is an important thing to pay attention to.
Or you could just be really bad at both of those tasks and lose the entire game.
It's true. You want to roll for first player?
Sure. 4.
So do you want first, or do you want to give me first?
I'll go first.
You'll go first. All right, so
I'll go first.
Shira's going to demonstrate how we actually start our turn. You'll start by getting a certain number of resources to spend. You'll get 3, whereas I'll get 5 because you're going first. Deployment points.
Usually you would draw up an action card.
Which she won't do because she's first.
Additionally, I will only get 3 out of the 5 deployment points, and I will not be getting a rivet point, which some of the units need a rivet point to deploy out onto the board.
So deploying is your first sequence.
I am going to just put out 3, and we each have a deployment zone on our side of the map. I am going to be deploying 3 riflemen.
So these units are the ones that actually have to be used. They're a little bit punchier, they explode a little bit easier. However, they're the ones that have to be used in order to score the objectives here in the center. Nothing else can move into those bunkered zones.
Yep.
So now you'd have your attack phase.
Now I'd have my attack phase, however, Jesse's not even on the board yet.
Oh, give me a good slap. Just solid attack. Good phase.
And now I will get to move them. And so my riflemen have, you can see all of their stats on the side of their card. My riflemen have a movement value of 1. However, they have a special ability, riflemen. They are runners, which means this unit gains +1 movement point when it begins its activation on a trench. Trenches are these darker areas. So
it's almost like you started specifically in a trench.
Almost like a version.
Oh, wow.
During movement in this game, you can move 1 space diagonally, and everything else has to be orthogonally. So I will be doing 1, 2.
Okay. Now, in each of these zones, the bigger squares are actually divided up into 4 smaller squares as well. Some of our larger units will take up some of those sections, but our smaller units will move from point A to point B. And depending on where they're positioned will determine who you actually have to attack first. So you could have smaller units that are hiding behind larger attacking defensive units in order to move them across the battlefield. Is that your play?
That is my play. I'm finished.
Come over to me. I will actually go ahead and grab a Rivet Point, which is a resource I can spend for some more advanced people. I will grab an action card, and I am going to pretend like I've read over that as I start deploying. Really, in the first round of the game, it's all about getting some troops down on the board, which is one of the mistakes I made last time I played against Shira specifically. I've got 5. Each one of these little pipsqueaks costs 1, so I'm going to go 1,
Pronounce yours.
2, Panzerfaust,
Good job.
3, and then I have 2 left over, and I think I'm actually going to go ahead and put down this giant mobilized wheel, which is kind of my cavalry. It's the one that can like sprint across the battlefield and just wreak havoc. I get my attack phase, which I'm actually not going to be able to reach anyone.
Correct.
Sadly.
If you deploy different units, some of his units have range.
Yeah.
Same with me.
Some of them do. I am going to go ahead and move, though, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4.
You technically can get here by diagonal.
I know. I was going to go here, and then I got scared of your people, because I don't think you have... Can you reach me? What's your range with those little units?
My little units have a range of 2.
1, 2. So if I stay there, you will not be able to fire on me
For
next
now.
turn. And then 1, 2. That would still not give you a chance to fire on me either, because the rules of a diagonal are the same.
Same.
And then
range.
with my larger mono-wheel dragoon, I have a total movement of 3. So
What?
I can go 1,
You have 3 movement?
2. Do I want to go over? If I went up, you'd be able to fire on me. If you're attacking a level 2, how many dice do you roll?
0.
Then we're moving over, Shira. Then we're moving. That was an easy determination. I did see that this card specifically says deployment phase, so I'm going to read it real quick because it might be important. I see.
Did you want to use it during your deployment phase?
Entertainment value. No, I don't want to use it during my deployment phase. That's it, though. That's it. I wanted to retrospectively make sure that I didn't want to use it during my deployment phase.
Okay. Round 1 is over.
I will not lose on camera, Shira. I won't do it. Now that my turn's over, one of these little things are going to pop off, giving us an opportunity to try to win the game with a recon sweep.
Have a unit in at least 5 different no-man land titles, which means anywhere that is not our own barracks.
Yeah.
And there are 5.
Literally everywhere that's not
else.
your own barracks.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Now I get to take one of these, a rivet, and now I get 5 deployment points. And this is where the fun starts to begin.
This is where she starts to fall apart.
Okay. So I'm deploying him.
Mm-hmm.
This is my Hammer 65 pounder.
Okay.
That cost me 2 deployment points. Then
He's a weakling.
excuse you. Then I am going to deploy a rocket cycle for another 2 deployment. And this is my cavalry for another 2 deployment points.
Too bad he's driving backwards.
We're gonna put you in here as well.
Still driving backwards.
And then with my last deployment point, I'm putting out another little pipsqueak. All right.
And he's walking sideways. I think they have to move in the direction they're facing, so as far as I'm concerned, Shira has to run them off the board.
Excuse you. All right. So I spent all of my deployment points, none of those costs. Rivets now would be... Oh, I didn't draw a card. I forgot my action card. Interesting. Okay. I now will fight you, which I can't reach any of you because these have a range of 2.
Yep.
1, 2. You're too far away there. 1, 2, 3. You're too far away
They
there.
can't target
They can't
him.
target
What
him.
about your big ones? Can they reach?
However, so nice of you to ask. So, my Hammer 65 pounder, this one, has a range of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, we will be attacking you. What is your strength?
Defense of 2.
Defense of 2. I get to roll 1 die, and if there
So
were any...
every single unit has a different value they're looking for against certain units. Like these guys here, they literally can't hurt this big one. However, against my one,
So for his defense of 2, which you see the defense value over there, I get to roll 1 die.
Yeah.
However, this symbol means that if there were any other units in that square, I could also attack them. Which there's not. He tactfully played. He's learning his way.
Strategery, Shira.
Now these are where the dice rolls matters. You have to get a 5 or 6 to take out the unit. 5!
And I only have 1 health, so that is going to send me spinning off into oblivion.
Alright. That is the only one that he could reach, and my motorcycle guy only has a range of 2. Now it's when we get to move. He can move 1. He'll move 1 forward. He gets to move 1, 2 over here. He will move 2 as well. 1, 2. Put him into position there. I already moved him. He's gonna go 1 up here. He's gonna go 1, 2 up here. And he is going to go 1 over here.
Okay. Currently you're scoring 2 victory points.
Yep.
Because you are in 2 different disparate locations. Now, at the end of my turn, if you still have more victory points than me,
you get to choose one of these tokens.
I will get to flip one of the bunkers. Alright, so starting with my deployment, I get 5 plus another little rivet token and another action card, and we're going to entertain you while I read a quick share, sing a song. I have no idea what I just read because I was under pressure, but I saw words and I feel good about that.
I had just taken a drink of liquid and you were saying, sing a song.
It's not my fault.
It is.
I'm going to start by spending 2 of my resource to go ahead and deploy one of my MG08 Slitzens. This is going to pop in right here, and they have a lovely range of 3, Shira.
Okay.
Which feels good, feels about appropriate. After that, I think I'm going to go ahead and spend another 2 to once again deploy another Slitzen.
You still have to get your dice rolls.
Don't worry.
Okay.
Don't worry. You're going to be decimated.
Awesome.
And now I think this is where one of these actually will come into play.
You've only used 4 of your deployment points. So you have 1 more deployment.
So, okay. I like that card, but I'm not going to use that card right now. I'm going to use this card. When you pay to deploy a special unit, you may remove one of your non-hero units from your territory or no man's land. Deploy that hero in the square you removed the unit from. I don't like that as much, because I actually have to pay still to deploy him, and I didn't want to. I will retract this one. Sadly, I will pay the 3 plus a rivet to deploy my Jaeger Moldenstein.
And the star denotes that he's a hero, and you can ping off him and put him into play.
I don't even know that I need to do that, though.
It doesn't look very different.
Why would I want to remove... Why would I want to even do that? I don't want to do this card yet, Shira. I like my plan. I like what I was doing to begin with. Let's just put in a lot of little guys.
Okay.
Alright, that's my deployment phase.
Okay.
I've accomplished my task. Give me back my rivet. I need that. Now, attack phase. I am going to attack you with you.
Okay.
So this little guy is going to be rolling against a 1. 1 die. All I need to do is blow your face off. Didn't do it. Don't worry. We've got other plans. This one's going to be attacking against that one.
You have a range of 2?
Yep. Blow your face off. Nope. Second one's going to be attacking. Blow your face off. Yes, you come off the board. This big guy is going to be able to attack you, and I'll be rolling 2 dice this time, and I actually get 3 targets, right? 3 shots at this.
3 rolls?
Yeah. Dead.
Okay.
Dead. Wiped. And now 1, 2, 3. Nothing else can reach at the moment, but I have a very strong defensive line. We're going to go ahead and start doing our movements. Movement of 1. Movement of 1, 2. Movement of... I can't get to that one, which is kind of shocking and sad. Let's go 1. Let's go 1, 2. Movement of 1. Movement of 1. Movement of
2.
1, 2. We'll do that. We'll keep a solid defensive line.
Okay. Is that it?
I think that's my turn, and I'm going to go up by 2, which means neither of us is going to get to flip a bunker. Mm-hmm. It's an even match at the moment.
Yep. I'm gonna draw my action card.
You could rephrase that to just say surrender.
No.
You could.
That was so interesting.
It's an option. Surrendering is never...
Cool.
There's no shame in surrendering, Shira.
Alright, now I get a rivet.
There's no shame in surrendering.
Okay, appreciate it. I get a rivet. Now I get to deploy. I am going to deploy. Where are my fancy generals? I think that I would like to deploy. Oh, that would be so cool.
Yeah, but he needs to sit on something.
3. Cost me 3 deployment points and 1 of these.
An M2 Wolverine.
Yep. Deploy.
Sounds
Make
about
sure
right.
he's facing. Do you know what these characters remind me of?
What?
Minions. And then deploying.
They do have a very minion vibe.
Just their short, squat nature. Not to insult their artwork. The artwork's really cool, but like it just is reminding me of minions.
Retheme minion faction. I'm into it.
All right, now is where I try to figure out how to blow your mind off. So I deployed 2 of these, and he cost me 3.
Yep.
Then I'm going to attack my motorcycle friend. My motorcycle friend has a range of 2. Can he reach anything that's helpful? He's going to be attacking you here.
Okay.
What's your
defensive 1?
He's not very good at attacking you. There.
He's not very good at attacking.
He only rolls 1 die, but I get 2 shots at it.
Fail. And fail.
Okay. That was motorcycle friend. He can have a range of 4. What's your
2.
strength? He's a 2?
Mm-hmm.
Or do I want to attack him? Oh, but if I attack him, then I get to attack him. Yes, we're attacking him.
Okay.
We get to roll 1 die against...
Because you have explosive stuff.
I do have explosive stuff with him.
All right.
So you have a defensive 2 over there, rolling 1 die. You get 1 hit.
damage, which will take me off.
Take you off, and then I get to roll against your little pipsqueak.
Brutal.
Your little pipsqueak has a defensive 1, though, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So I get to roll 2 dice against him. Your pipsqueak comes off as well.
I'm not into it, Shira.
He attacked. 1, 2, you're too far away. 1, 2. He's gonna attack you here.
Miss.
Excuse you. I get to roll 3 dice.
Why 3?
My riflemen get 3 dice.
What?
6.
Oh, that's disgusting.
You're off.
Okay.
Alright, I think that is all of my attacks. Now is movement. We are going to go 1. He's going to go 1, 2.
Oh, blocking me there?
Yeah, you can't move onto spaces with enemy characters. We are going to go 1. We are going to go... What's your movement value, my friend? Only 1. Okay. You're going to move 1.
Slow and fat.
Yes. 1, 2. And... 1, 2. And he's going to go, because he's starting in a trench. 1, 2.
You're scoring 2.
2 points. This becomes available. When you score 2 objectives, instead of gaining victory points, you may score this card.
Do you want that card?
Yeah, put me back at 2 points.
Ooh.
And now I need to put down one of these marks that I have. I will use these. You can use the green ones over there.
Okay. All right.
I moved.
Yeah. I don't love what you've done. I get 5. I get to draw an action card. Let's see if this changes the game. Nope, not entirely. What do I want to do now? How do I just absolutely trample you? What?
Not very nice.
Pure tramplage?
Not nice.
Have you considered
I have considered it.
being trampled? What's the defense of your rocket launcher there?
This one?
Yeah.
My rocket. It's a hammer 65 pounder. 1.
It's a 1?
It's a 1.
Your big one's a 1?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
It's a good rocket launcher, but it's not very good defensive.
No.
It's good offense.
Why have I not purely destroyed it yet? All right, putting another one of these down for 2. Then we're going 1, 2, 3 more squads. We're just gonna bum rush you. It's the only real option.
Okay.
This guy is going to attack him.
Yep. He has to, because based on your order, he attacked him. Anything else I want to do there?
There's plenty of other things I can do.
Okay.
None of it is going to get through straight to your rocket launcher, though. I mean, actually, I get 3 shots with him, so I might be able to.
What with your which guy?
with the Slitten.
Okay.
So I'm going to attack here.
With which character? It's this. Which one are you using?
It's this one here.
That one.
No, I'll use this back one. I'll use this back one.
1, 2, 3. He can't reach me.
What? I put him in so he could. This one, then. This is the one I have to use.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, he can reach you.
He's attacking this front guy first.
Yeah. Oh. Front guy's off.
Okay.
Second guy's off. That's it. No. Is that number
Yes.
2? Yes!
You were like so dejected about it.
I was so concerned.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this one will be attacking here, though. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
What's the...
My motorcycle?
Yeah.
2.
I can't hit a 2. But my little guy again, though, my Panzer is going to go ahead and attack right in front of him. He's going to blow you up. I get to roll 3 dice against a 2. You're going to... I didn't get a single thing.
Which one was attacking me?
He was attacking you.
He was attacking
He's
you.
super powerful.
Yeah, okay. He got it?
He didn't.
Okay.
He didn't get a thing.
Anything else?
Don't you talk like that to me.
You done? Ready to move?
Stop it.
Okay.
I have a move card, though, so I need to read this. Okay. I'm going to move up.
1.
I'm going to move 1, 2, then 1, 2, then 1, 2, then
How much did they
1.
move? Just 1?
Yeah, they've just got a movement of 1. Then I'm going to go 1, 2, and I'll get a star.
Yes, you do. You get 1 star.
Which
Which means, at the end of the round, I can flip 1.
at the end of the entire round.
I went first.
You did go first. Damn it. Middle one is flipped to a non-active bunker. And which one are you activating?
That can do...
Yeah, close one. Close one makes sense.
Alright. That's the end of that round. Get an action card.
Prefer you don't.
And I get 1 of these rivets. Ooh. Ooh. Interesting. Okay. I like that. I get 5 deployments.
Don't like interesting.
I love interesting. I'm deploying this tank. For 3.
It's very nice of you to say about me.
And 1.
That I'm interesting.
Yeah. And I'm deploying him with a little cap on him.
Alright, so these little
For
modifiers are really annoying.
It's just another BB gun.
Yeah, it's just going to be another set of
There we go.
pew-pews
Pew-pews.
off the front.
Uh-huh. Alright. That was all 5 of my deployment points. They don't give you much.
Mm.
Oh, that's gonna mess me up, though.
Mm-hmm.
How much movement does he have? He's got 2 movement. Because he actually can't get to where I need him to be. I can't do that this round. I am not actually.
Okay.
Take him back. Alright. Instead, we are deploying out 3 of these.
What?
1, 2, 3. And we are going to put 1 of these out.
Oh, I hate those
Or
things.
2. I know you do.
Hate those things.
They have a range of 4.
I'm
Alright.
very frustrated.
That's all my
That's the end
points.
of your turn?
No, that was
Great.
the end of my deployment.
I'll start my deployment phase.
No. Combat.
Yeah.
Combat. Alright. He's attacking you.
Yeah. Miss.
For you are a little pipsqueak.
I need you to miss.
You're dead. He attacked. He's attacking you there.
Miss.
Dead. He's gonna attack you there.
Miss. Please miss.
Dead.
Why?
Now he has a range motorcycle. He's got a range of 2. What's the defense on this guy?
That big guy there is a defense of 2. Can you attack
2?
a 2?
2 dice. Ooh! That
Get
was
any
a
more
sad
rolls or is it
miss.
just one roll?
I get a second roll. Motorcycle guy. Yes, that's 1 hit. How much health does he have? Does he only have 1 health? Okay, dead. Oh, that was so much more exciting. How much range do you have? You've got a range of 2. Can't reach anything yet. I think I'm done all my attacking.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's it?
That's it.
Oh.
All right, now it's time
Shame.
Now it's time for movement. So we're gonna move 1. We are going to move. You have a movement of 1. We'll move you up here. You have a movement of 1. Oh, he had a range of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Before any of one, he can attack in this.
I think you've already started moving.
He can attack in that zone.
We'll have to check the rules here.
So where's the 1?
It's like chess rules. You've already
Attacking him first. What defense? He's also 2.
Pretty sure it's chess rules, Shira.
He's a 2.
He's a 2.
Okay, so it's 1 die. If I can attack the whole square though, which is where it's not good for you. He's dead. Now against the little guys, I rolled 2 dice. I'll attack the front one first. Oof. Attack the back one. Oof. Okay, you're left on the board with your 2 little pipsqueaks.
Holy cow.
Okay, now we'll do the movement. 1. He has a movement of 1. He's gonna go here. He has a movement of 1. He's gonna advance 1 step forward. Then they are going to go 1, 2 here. Oh no, he was back here. He's going to go 1.
Oh, by the way, I think a third one of these is available now. Take it to them. Move a unit into a square in enemy territory.
1, 2, 1, 2. I took him off of here and moved him down in here because now I have this unit in at least 5 different no man land zones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So all you have to do now is get your bike here.
And so I get this. Additionally, I get 3 points. 1, 2, 3. So that's 5. My movement.
I crushed the team
over.
that taught me this game.
Yeah.
I crushed them, Shira,
It's almost like
with this faction.
I would have played.
What are you doing?
Okay. Your turn.
Yeah, it's good. My turn. All right, action cards. Okay.
I think you have a hand size of 3.
I need
something. Cards.
I need something awesome to happen. I am going to. You say I have a hand size of 3 with my action card, so I'm going to get rid of one of these. That's what you're telling me, Shira?
I believe so.
That's what you're saying this to me right now.
That's what the game said.
You're saying this to me.
Oh, this is going to be such a fun one. Elimination. Kill 3 or more units in a turn. That's going to be so easy. You just have to have 3 units on the board.
If I don't spawn any more units, technically,
I can't do that.
She can't do that one. Okay, I'm going to be doing this, Shira. Please read said card.
Death from above, deployment phase. When you deploy a non-hero, choose a square and resolve deviation from that square. After resolving deviation...
a non-hero? But I wanted to put a hero on top of him.
No. Have you deployed any heroes so far?
No.
Okay. When you deploy a non-hero, choose a square, resolve deviation from that square. After resolving deviation, deploy a unit in that square.
I'm gonna smash him down right here.
So I think you deploy someone else. So when you deploy a non-hero, choose a square, deploy the person.
So I'm smashing him down right here.
You're choosing this square?
Yep. You've gotta deviate your people, which means you're gonna be rolling the 7-sided dice and figuring out where they're all going. So 1 is going to be going, if we have it like this for you, forward. And then 1 more. 4 is going to be going down to the side, like this.
Okay.
And then I smash down in here with my big tank. And I'm going to spend to put a little pipsqueak on top of him. And then I start wrecking havoc, Shira. Death from above.
Is that all your deployment points?
That is all my deployment points. Don't say it like that. We're going to start with an attack with this guy over here to your little pipsqueak. Please give me a die. Not dead. This one again. Not dead again. Wow, awkward.
So both those attacked?
Big guy is going to be going here. He gets splash damage range of 1 with this. So he's going to attack right here to start with. Earns himself some splash damage. Going to be rolling.
Splash damage mean?
Well, he can attack everyone in the area. So he's going to be rolling 2 against your people. Ability? There's not an ability. It's he can attack everyone. It's that symbol. It's the symbol you keep using.
Oh, so he gets just the square.
Yes, just the square. One's dead. Murder the second one, please. It's not dead. Okay. He gets 2 attacks though. I'm gonna have him.
He gets 2 attacks?
Yeah.
You rolled dice.
2 with splash damage included.
You did just do 2 attacks.
I did 1 attack in that zone. Now I get a second attack.
I think you get to roll dice. 2 sets of 2 dice for each character. So for the first character, your second set of 2 dice hit.
Dead.
Okay.
All right. Now my turret. Is this a 1? That's a 1. Who is this? Is this guy a 1?
My Wolverine?
Yeah.
No, he's a 2.
Okay. My turret is going to rip you a brand new butthole. I'm firing 3 dice straight into your face, directly at you. Dead as a doorknob. And,
That it?
I guess my turn, yeah. Movement.
Yep.
Movement phase. I'm going to step myself right into there, which is going to earn me this.
Yep.
So I'll put I'll put a mark like this here. These guys are going to go 1, 2, just like that. Wow. That's not good. Okay.
That it?
Yeah, that's it. You win if you
I win this round. Unless you take a step backwards into your zone, because he has a movement of 2. He can move 1, 2. So it was silly to not guard that position by deploying there.
Oh, guarded.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Granted, if I kill him, I can still move in there and win this round.
Yeah, because all you have to do is kill 3 of them. You just have to take down my big guy. Big guy's got a health of 2, though, just so you know.
Big health of 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just so you're aware, you're probably going to lose.
Yep, that's what I thought as well. Okay, we're getting rid of this action card.
I should not play games with Shira. Is what I've learned
Drew a
from
card.
Most every gameplay experience I've had with Shira.
Grab that. And then we are going to put out. He costs 3.
Okay.
And 1 rivet.
Yep.
And then we are going to put out this guy as well. And he costs 2 with a range of 4. 1, 2, 3. Not quite there, but okay. We deployed. Now we attack. This is so sketchy. He has a range of 2. 1, 2. He's attacking that pipsqueak. You have, what do you have?
Armor of 1.
More armor of 1. It's 1 die 2 different times. 1, 2, missed. Okay.
I'm in this.
He cannot reach him. He is going to attack him.
Oh, he gets 3.
And he gets 3.
Dope.
5 dead. Okay. That was probably it, but we're gonna keep going. He attacks him. 3 dice. 6, 6, and 1. You're dead. With him, then I wanted to put out my tank. My tank is going to attack you. My tank. What's your defense? 2?
Yes.
Okay. 2 dice.
No, 3.
You're a 3?
I'm a 3.
2 dice. Ooh, missed. He has a range of 4.
Any rerolls or no?
No rerolls.
Okay.
And he can attack with 1. He can attack with 1 die. 1 hit.
It's 1 damage.
How much health does he have?
2.
Okay. He has not attacked yet. He's going to attack.
3.
He has 2 dice. Oh, missed. And none of the little pipsqueaks can attack. That's so frustrating.
You can still drive your car into my base.
I can.
Damn it!
Yes, of course. You thought I wasn't gonna win this round?
Well, you're able to
Movement
get
of 2. 1, 2.
And you're able to get 1, 2, 3s. Oh my gosh. I just got annihilated. On my own channel, Shira.
It's okay. Oh, no, wait, okay. That was the card that you used. That was your action card. Before I moved, 1, 2, we were hanging out in there. Combat phase. Choose a square, resolve the attack below against every model in the square. You're at 3 health. We're rolling this. This is the combat phase. Another damage.
An airstrike to blow me up so I don't even exist on the map.
There we go. And so now I get...
Seriously?
Now I get to put this, kill 3 or more units in a turn, and then we do 1, 2, and I drove it into your thing. It's a shame I couldn't have gotten the last one. But yeah. And then he can pop over in here. 1, 2, 3. You gave me 3 points?
Yeah. So...
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a game of Rivet Wars.
That's how you get absolutely decimated at this game. First off,
I also had to place a I was gonna place a barbed wire against you, and I could choose a non-hero unit, and it can make an additional attack this turn. I was gonna use that if I hadn't killed you.
First off, I'm ready to play again. Second off,
I want to see the new faction.
I want to play with like more units, more factions, more like building out their squads.
Yeah.
They also have different scenarios.
Yep.
So like you can have like they were talking about.
It's not just king on a hill.
Well, they were telling me about this thing where you actually battle just down a trench line. It's like 2 forces just dropped into like this long divot and you're just running at each other.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of cool things happening here. I'm really excited to see some people bringing back some games that have not been reprinted for some time.
Yes.
And re-exploring them, redesigning them, redeveloping them, and re-implementing them into the hobby space.
This is a lot of fun.
And Steamforge does some excellent work. So, I cannot believe how badly I lost that.
You're
Shocked.
not on the board anymore.
Shocked.
You're not even on the board.
Just for those watching that want a little bit of Quackalope trivia, favorite drinks in Old Fashioned, and this one is made with just a touch of maple syrup.
Mine too?
Yeah.
Don't taste it.
There's a little bit of maple syrup in there.
Awesome.
You can it's a little bit ambery.
Cool.
You can taste it. Larceny, blood orange, Luxardo cherries, a little bit of simple syrup, a little bit of maple syrup, shaken, not stirred, poured over ice.
I wanted to win all 5.
So, all right.
Oh, you actually get a turn. It says if the first player wins, you actually get a turn.
Thank you so much.
Would you like to take a turn?
No. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.